Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katie and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4. I also run an Etsy shop, Purple Glimmer Budgets, which is where you're going to find a lot of the products that I'm going to use in today's video. My husband and I are on our journey to pay off a lot of our high interest debt using the cash stuffing method as a way to control our expenses. If this is something you'd like to follow along, just keep watching. In today's video, I'm going to be cash stuffing my 3 wallets for the money for this last pay period. So let's go ahead and get this cash counted. I believe this is paycheck number 2 in January. Honestly, with being paid weekly, I just lose track of time. Plus, my husband gets his pay on Fridays and I get my payout on Etsy from either Monday or like the next business day. I'm filming this Sunday night, so it's a little bit late for this week. I want to try and get the stuffings done on Fridays. It's just been a crazy weekend, so I haven't gotten to it. And then I'm not going to get paid out from Etsy tomorrow because it's a holiday, so I'll get paid out on Tuesday. So everything's crazy. We're constantly having funds coming in and out. Now, my money is nowhere near what my husband's is, but still money comes in pretty much all the time, so I lose track of time. So this should be $990 that we're going to be cash stuffing today. So let's go ahead and count and make sure that I didn't mess up. So 100, 200, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 9, 10, 20, 70, 5, 80, 85, 90. Perfect. So it's all there. So let's go ahead and organize this. How's your week been going? Has it been good? What have you been up to? How's your money goals going this week? My week has been a little bit crazy. This is a 3-day weekend for my kids, and so it's always crazy. I kind of took yesterday off and didn't really do much in my Etsy shop, so I just spent time with the family. We ran some errands. It's been snowing, so it's been crazy. I mean, it's not a lot of snow, it's just kind of like a dusting, but it still makes things interesting. So that's what we've been up to here. How's the weather where you're at? Have you had any snow? Do you live in someplace warm? If you do, I'm totally jealous. We lived in Texas for like 11 months and then my blood thinned so fast there. So when we moved back up here, the cold gets to me. I miss Texas. That was a nice place to live. But let's get stuffing these wallets. So as always, I'm going to start with my purple wallet. Now this is my personal spending wallet. And then the first category is gas. And I'm going to do 2 20s and a 10. That's what I like to stuff in this wallet. That way when I go to unstuff it, I usually have an easier time. So after unstuffing for this last week and stuffing now, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, $90 in gas. So that's definitely a good amount in gas. And then in groceries, I am going to be adding $200, and that's going to be a 100 and then 250s. So let's see what we have here then. So 150, 250, 70, 85, so 285. So definitely a decent chunk there. And then eating out, we used all that money obviously last week. That's pretty normal with us. I usually use our eating out money and then some on a weekly basis. So 150, I'm trying to stick with that, but so far hasn't been pretty consistent where we've just stuck there. But if you watch my previous videos, you know that these next 2 categories are categories that are kind of my eating out buffer. So I'm gonna give myself $50 in spending. And then we have a $10 miscellaneous buffer. So that is everything in our personal spending wallet. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that there for now. Unless it gets on my way, then I'll move it somewhere else. And then personal care, which we drained last week, I believe. Yep, it is gonna get 25. just because I don't think the 15 is enough. So I wanted to beef that up a little bit. And then in household, I'm going to put 30. There definitely will be some spending coming out of this week. So, but currently we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 105, 6, 106. So that's good. We already spent some money out of here. I just have to unstuff it. We went to IKEA yesterday in the snow. My husband loves to drive in snow, and it was interesting. We went there trying to get some end tables because we switched around some furniture in our house. But the end tables that they had that we thought we were going to buy were tiny. But our younger son, he's been wanting a bookshelf. He loves books. And he has one of those like toddler bookshelves still, those like sling bookshelves. And so he wanted to have like a more grown-up bookshelves, just like your normal standard one. So we went ahead and bought him a bookshelf. So that'll be coming out of household later this week when I do my unstuffing. For clothing, I think I've been sticking with the $100. 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 1. Some crispy 20s that I just want to stick. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 65. So 265. Now I know we'll be spending out of here because our oldest son, when Christmas came around, I asked him, like, how are you on clothes? He's like, I'm fine on clothes. I don't want any clothes. So I didn't buy him much clothes for Christmas. Yeah, he doesn't have clothes. He's been stealing and using his younger brother's pants. I mean, they're about the same height, so he can, but it's still better for him to have his own pants. So I'm going to be spending out of here with pants. And then for kids, I think I'm doing 60. So let's see what I have here. I'm just going to get rid of this. This is from last month and I don't need it anymore. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 5, 6, 7. So 167, I believe that was. And then in pet care, we are going to do its normal 20. So then in pet care, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 149, which is good because I'm sure we're going to need to get some dog food soon. And then car maintenance, I am going to do 10. And currently we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, 112 in car maintenance. And then in lawn care, even though it's snowing, I want to go ahead and beef this up so we have a good start for when we start having our lawn mowed. I'm going to do its normal 25. So I'm going to get these placeholders out of the way so I can organize the cash better. Okay, so we have 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 5, 75. So 275 in lawn care. That's definitely good. Amazon, I'm not going to stuff anything because I think I'm going to be retiring this envelope. I just don't know where I want to put it yet. So it has 75 in it. I've just found that I have a lot of Amazon subscriptions because that's what this was supposed to be for that I don't really need anymore. And so I just want to run that spending actually through its own category, like household and stuff like that, rather than through Amazon. So I'm going to probably be retiring that category. And then this is our low priority sinking funds. That was the high priority sinking funds. So in car tags, I am going to be doing $10. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 in car tags. I might have to end up beefing this up a little bit because our car tags come due in May. So on an annualized basis, what I'm putting in here is enough. However, I don't think I started it around the same time, so I'm probably gonna have to beef it up, and we're still continuing this wallet. I can't do multiple things at once all the time. So, and then in memberships, I'm just doing 10. because we still haven't renewed our Sam's membership because we haven't spent anything at Sam's yet. So as soon as we need to do a Sam's run, I'm gonna go ahead and up the membership, and then we'll take the 110 from the plus out of here. But so far we haven't done it yet. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20. So 120 in memberships. And then in birthdays, I am adding, I think 60. Yeah. No, I have an IOU in here. What do I have an IOU of much? $201. Yeah, I'm not paying that back yet because that is for the Bears tickets that my husband and son did for New Year's Eve. I'll pay that back here coming up. It's not even technically any like money that we've spent in cash yet because it was put on my husband's Chicago Bears card, which he gets like 6 months financing on tickets. So I have some time to pay that off. So I'm not going to pay that off yet. But besides that IOU, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So 120 in birthdays. So the next birthday coming up is our oldest son. He is turning 9, and this would be a birthday party year, but we kind of talked him out of a birthday party, so we're probably just going to take him to Sky Zone and just kind of let him jump and go crazy rather than having a class birthday party because they can get pretty expensive. And he's pretty happy with that. And then he did get to go to a Bears game this year for his birthday early, so he's pretty okay with that. So taking him to Sky Zone will come out of that, and then there's a few other things that we're gonna buy for his birthday, even though I told him that, you know, if you're going to the Bears game, you're not getting any presents. I told him something else that I would buy him, so I'll just go ahead and call it his birthday present. So for Christmas, we are gonna put in $60. So it currently has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, so 240. So I need to do a cash condensing because my husband is not a huge fan of having too much cash laying around the house and out of our high yield savings account. So the compromise we did is that he would let me do cash stuffing if I kind of kept it down to using placeholders once I get to $100. So I need to put some placeholders in there and get that cash moved back to our high yield savings account. Since we're not going to be spending this money for quite a few months, it makes more sense to have it there rather than in this wallet. If it's something we would be spending here shortly, I would probably keep it in cash, but since we're not going to be, it needs to get to the savings account. And then vacation, I'm going to put in $60. So, you know, we have a bunch in here because vacation is a large category for us. Now, I mean, I do know we have debt, and a lot of people feel that if you have debt, you should throw as much money as you can in debt. I have a little bit of a different philosophy behind that. I did lose my dad when I was 12, so I've experienced loss, and I know that life can be short. So I would rather enjoy my money than live very minimally and not enjoy my life, like as far as having fun and experiences and like that, just to kind of pay off debt. We can afford the debt that we have, so it's not like we're missing bills or anything like that. It's just we're paying interest that doesn't make the most sense, but again, I'd rather have fun with my money too than just paying everything towards debt. So that's where I kind of differ with some people who are like gung-ho about doing and getting rid of their debt super fast. Yes, I would like to tackle it, but I just know realistically, if we don't have fun experiences and have like enjoyment, then this whole process will be miserable for us. So that's why we still have a pretty hefty vacation budget on top of having some debt. So that's just my little thought process behind some of this. So I put the 60 already in vacation. So we have 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So I definitely need to get a 500 placeholder for this. 10, 11, 12. So I have $512. So I definitely see a cash condensing in my future because there are quite a few envelopes that I can condense, and it looks like I can finally get a nice $500 placeholder. So that will probably be coming up on my channel here soon. And then for gifts, I normally stuff 25. So gifts also has quite a few placeholders in it. 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 5, 55, hold on, 25, 30, I can't count, 20, 40, 65, 75. So 275 in gifts. And then subscriptions is getting quite a bit this week. Hold on. My iPad went to sleep, so I had to wake it up. I'm going to be stuffing the remaining 35 in subscriptions this month. I went through all of my subscriptions and totaled them up to make sure that I was stuffing enough, and I think I am, but I just wanted to beef this up since I wasn't stuffing Amazon. I normally do stuff that money, so I wanted to stuff it into my subscriptions just to kind of get this beefed up a little bit. So again, I see condensing in the future because look at all those tens. So we currently have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135 in subscriptions. So yes, I will definitely need to go through here and figure out what I can condense and get to working on that. So that is all of my stuffings for this wallet, for all of these wallets. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. So I've zoomed you guys in really tight because I want to show you guys the newest game that I'm going to be launching here in my shop relatively soon. If you've had a chance to look over my shop, you'll notice that one thing that I have quite a bit of in my shop are different challenges based upon popular board games or popular games that people like to play. And a big thing that I look at when I'm determining what games I want to kind of launch are games that I actually enjoyed playing when I was a kid. And so if you've watched some of my Etsy stuffing videos, you'll know that Uno is like one of my favorite games. It was a game that I played all the time with my dad growing up. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I did lose my dad when I was 12, but we were best friends. We played games all the time. That was kind of like our thing to do. And one of my favorite games to play of all times is Clue. So I'm super excited. I finally figured out a way to make this savings challenge game in a way it actually made sense and it drew the essence of Clue without taking away from the game. So if you purchase the savings challenge, and I believe it's going to be listed at $10, you get the envelope, $10 for the A6. I will also be offering it in the A5, but I still have to kind of figure out sizing on the different items for that. But I will be launching very soon the A6 size. If you want the A5, message me and then I can kind of push myself to get it out there faster. So you'll get the envelope, you'll get the how to play card, and then you're going to get 3 different scratchers. So I'm going to go through them one by one. So the first scratcher is Who Did It? So in Clue, there are 6 different characters. There is Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, Mr. Green, Mrs. Peacock, Miss Scarlet, and Mrs. White. So these are the 6 characters that could end up being the murder of the murder mystery. The next card is the With What card. So this is going to be the murder weapon. So there's the knife, the candlestick, the revolver, the rope, the lead pipe, and then the wrench. And then the final scratch off is the room. So you have the conservatory, which is going to be this dot, the hall, the study, the library, the lounge, the kitchen, the dining room, the billiard room, and then the ballroom. So those are the different rooms, sorry for the glare with my light on this, that are on the savings challenge. So I will go ahead and show you the instructions card. See if I can fit it. So it's the how to play, so I'm going to put that out of frame. But so how to play, scratch 1 circle. If the circle reveals no, you save $5 during that session. If the circle reveals yes, you'll save $20 for that circle, and then $5 times the remaining circles that are left on that card. So let's say, for instance, on this where card, let's say I scratched the study and I hadn't scratched anything else yet, and it said yes. So I would save $20 for the yes, and then I would save another $40 for the remaining 8 circles. So when you're determining how many circles you want to do each saving session, kind of keep that in mind, because with the room, you could potentially be saving $60 in a saving session if you scratch the yes the first time. Now with the Who Did It and With What, those both have 6 circles, so the most you would be scratching, or the most you'd be saving in one session would be 45. That's if you got the yes the first time. Now, if you're working with a lower or limited budget, you can kind of put a twist on it, and if you can't afford to save the full 5 times the remaining circles, then you can just go ahead and scratch off the ones you can, and then just kind of scratch them as you go and save them. Because when you're done playing this game, you will have saved $150. So that is, there's 21 circles between the 3 different scratchers. And then so 18 of them will be worth $5, and then 3 of them will be worth $60. So 18 times 5 is 90, plus 60 for the 320s is $150. And I also do plan on selling like refill bundles of these different cards, because they'll be sold as a set of 3. So you'll get a with what, a who did it, and a where card in the refills. So that way, if you've played and saved this once, you can play it again. Now there's like an endless amount of different mixes of who it could be with what and where. I will be picked at random, so there's a slight chance that you could get the same set that you have. I'm trying to determine how to kind of keep track of that. I don't know if I can, but I'll just be picking things at random as I make them and then printing them out. So I will be launching this with the bundle, which includes the whole entire game, and then also within that listing, or as its own listing, will be a refill pack of an additional 3 cards. So that way, if you play it once and you want to play it again, you can. And it'll be a different variation. If you are doing a refill pack, what you can do is with your order, you can kind of put in there like, hey, my last set had this weapon, this person, and this room. Can you kind of steer away from there? And then I can kind of take that into consideration if it's something that matters to you. So that's definitely an option. So let me zoom you guys out of here and we can wrap up this video. So now you guys are back up to being farther away and not like way over my table. So I hope you guys did enjoy this cash stuffing video with a little bit of a twist of my new game that I'm launching. I was really excited, so I couldn't wait until my Etsy stuffing to like show you. I wanted to show you now. So I'm really excited about it. It should be coming out within the next day or so. So definitely look out for that. If you stayed all the way to this video, I appreciate it. If you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. It really helps my channel out. It helps my channel grow. I am hoping to grow here on YouTube. I'm also looking to try and grow my Etsy shop. Now, don't feel that if you watch my videos, I'm telling you that you have to buy from my shop. Not at all. Like, just watching my video honestly means the world to me. So I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my video, comment on it, interact with my video in any way. So I definitely appreciate that. So I guess that's all I had for you guys today. I appreciate you watching my video. Until next time, see you guys later. Bye, guys.